Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we are diving into the practical application of two-stage and three-stage least square in the context of econometrics and statistical analysis. These techniques are instrumental in addressing issues related to endogeneity and simultaneous equations in regression analysis and structural equation modeling. First of all, let us take a look at our dataset, which is sourced from KC 100 index. It includes 72 non-financial companies from the year 2016 to 2021. The dependent variable we have is VAIC, which stands for Value Added Intellectual Capital. The independent variables we have are Independent Board of Directors, Board Size, Audit Committee, CEO Duality. Among control variables, we have Log of Total Assets, which represents the size of firm, and firm leverage. Our primary objective here is to evaluate the synergy between corporate governance and intellectual capital while keeping endogeneity issues in check. Now the question arises, what is endogeneity? Endogeneity basically arises when independent variables in a regression model are correlated with the error term, which violates one of the key assumptions of OLS. This is where 2SLS and 3SLS comes into play to address the endogeneity concerns. Now we will start with 2SLS, which is typically used when dealing with a single endogenous variable and one equation of interest in a simultaneous equation model. Before conducting the regression, we must ensure that our data meets necessary assumptions. Since we have discussed the assumptions in our previous video, therefore I will be focusing on 2SLS. I have already treated my data and now we'll move to our today's topic. So first of all, from statistics, click on endogenous covariates. Single equation instrumental variable regression. In our context, the dependent variable is VAIC. The endogenous variable we have is Independent Board of Directors. Now we'll specify our remaining independent variables here: board size, audit committee, CEO duality. Control variables are also treated as independent variables, so we'll add them too. Now the question arises about the instrumental variable. Instrumental variable basically are those variables which correlate with the endogenous independent variable but are not correlated with the error term. In our case, the lagged value of endogenous variable is treated as instrumental. While conducting your analysis, make sure that you determine the best instrumental variable using combination of approaches including literature review, theory, data analysis, and domain expertise. Now coming back, we have to create the lagged value of Independent Board of Directors first. For this, we'll use this command. The value has been generated. Now we'll return back to statistics, endogenous covariate, single equation. Now we'll add the instrumental variable. You have other options here too, like if you want to calculate the generalized methods of moments, you can do it too, and the limited information maximum likelihood option is also available. Our topic is today of two-stage least square, therefore we'll select this and click on OK. The results are displayed in this table. It represents the p-value which are less than 0.05, indicating the statistical significance in context of audit committee, and log of total asset. The efficiency of 2SLS basically hinges on the presence of endogeneity in the data. When endogeneity is a concern, 2SLS can yield more efficient and valid estimates rather than simple OLS. Now, what if we have multiple endogenous variables? What if the other attributes of corporate governance, including board size, audit committee, and duality, are also considered as endogenous? In such cases, we can turn to 3SLS. 3SLS is basically employed when we have system of equations with interrelated endogenous variables, all of which need the instrumental treatment to address the endogeneity throughout the system. To perform 3SLS in Stata, we'll navigate through statistics, endogenous covariates, three-stage least square. In the model tab, first we'll enter our dependent variables, which is VAIC. We'll enter our independent variables, which are Independent Board of Directors, board size, audit committee, duality. We'll add the control variables here too. You can label your equation 1 also. Then we'll go to model 2. We'll add our endogenous variables here. All of the attributes of corporate governance are considered as endogenous. We'll add the 4 of them and we'll press OK. So this table represents the 3-stage least square results. Both 2SLS and 3SLS are aligning in terms of accepting or rejecting a proposed hypothesis. You can see that the value of audit committee is significant here, and in the context of 2SLS it was also significant. So this was it. Thank you for joining this lecture on 2-stage least square and 3-stage least square. We have explored their significance in addressing endogeneity issues and simultaneous equation. I hope this has provided valuable insights into instrumental variable and simultaneous equation. Feel free to like, share and comment on this content, and do not forget to subscribe for more on data analysis, econometrics and statistics.